Hey, it's Care. I'm here in Orlando with Zach Williams. How you doing, Zach?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So, Zach, we met actually last year. Didn't get a whole lot of time to chat, but I do know that you have kind of a testimony. You have quite the story. I don't know how much you want to go into right now, but I did want to ask you what role the church played and your church roots played in bringing you to where you are today.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously my family was a big part of that. At an early age, you know, they had me in church every Sunday, every Wednesday. My dad was a worship leader, and so I was in and around it my whole life. And then just the experiences I had as a kid in churches really is what, you know, gave me the roots, and really my parents planted the seed. And so as I grew older, even though, you know, for a number of years I wasn't chasing after God, you know, he was chasing after me. And you know, the church that we ended up at in my hometown, you know, I was a wreck of a person, and you know, they just reached out and they loved on me and my family. You know, we went to this church for the first time, and I was scared to go in. Didn't know, you know, what it was going to be like. I figured they might, you know, you don't know. You see a big church and you hear the stories, and but they just took us in. They loved on us. We got involved in life groups at church, and just so, you know, them actually being the body, you know, and the hands and feet, just taking us in and doing for us things that they didn't have to do. You know, that spoke volumes to me, and so that played a huge role in who I am and where I'm at today.
What would you say to people who are struggling with something from their past?
Oh, I say it a lot. I mean, for me, it's don't wait any longer, you know. Make a decision to give your life to the Lord and surrender everything to Him. For me, you know, I waited way too long. It was a long road and lots of, you know, tough decisions and long nights. But, you know, when I finally surrendered my life to Him, you know, everything didn't immediately change for the better, but there was a burden on my life that was just lifted. You know, I felt like I could breathe again. And, you know, every day is you know, it's constantly renewing your spirit and just wanting to be more and more Christ-like. And, you know, it's a battle. We're living in some tough times, and I think, you know, waiting another day is a mistake. You know, I think if you just give your life to the Lord and let Him work on you, it's the best thing I've ever done.
Your songs really reflect that. I mean, your whole Chainbreaker album, songs are all about redemption, and I mean, you know that. Yeah. So yeah. So
well,
thank you. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Okay, one more question. I wanted to ask if there was a product or something that you use that's not music related and not like Jesus related, that you can't live without. It could be anything.
For the last couple of years, I have used this purple can of hairspray with a kangaroo on it, and I couldn't tell you what it is. I just know it's freeze hold. It's the number 4. It's got a kangaroo and it's purple, and then get him in a 2-pack. And I use that, probably go through a can a month.
And that's why you have such great hair.
I keep my hair
and you have actually really great skin.
Oh, thank you.
I was thinking, yeah. So one last question. I need to know how tall you are, because I'm actually not wearing shoes, just for the sake of this.
I'm 6'6", so if I stand straight,
okay.
This is it.
Or if we did this. Are we close? Just kidding. Thanks, Zach.
Thank you.
Zach
Appreciate
Williams.
it.